Hi everyone. Happy Friday. I'm going to wait a little bit till somebody comes along. Hi Jennifer. Oh, you're so sweet. You're always on here with me. I appreciate that. One Jennifer to another, right? Hi Maggie. Yay, everyone's coming. I wanted to connect with you. I wanted to touch base with you on a personal experience that happened last night. I named this Sing Along and Create New Memories. And the reason is because I was out to dinner with my boyfriend last night, and he had, hi, happy Friday, yay! He had created a CD, and he had put it on, and it was Bread. And I love Bread. I've loved Bread since I was little. I would listen to like Lovers Only radio when I was little. Always a hopeful romantic, right? Never hopeless, always hopeful. So so about 7 years ago, and before that, I was in a very deep relationship with somebody. And him and I would sing along all the time. We were always sung to each other. We would have like duets. He would sing his part, then I would sing mine. It was our thing, you know. And one of the CDs that we would always do, because it was a really romantic CD, was Bread. So, you know, it's so funny because you're just going along with your day and everything is going great and I'm excited and I'm madly in love with my boyfriend now. I mean, him and I, we are twin flames and we've created a business together and he's my best friend. And so there was never any kind of lack. But sure enough, when he put the CD on, all these memories flooded in, and I had wanting it to turn off because I didn't want to even bring my ex into my vibration. You know, we were having this great night and we were excited. We were going out to dinner. Like it hit me hard, like a ton of bricks, you know, all of a sudden. And I had choices at that moment. You know, I could turn the music off. I could tell him that this was an ex of mine's CD and I just, you know, didn't want to bring him into it. I could look out the window and just get through it and just, you know, resist it and just deal with it and take away the moment. Or I could just sing along. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I started to turn it down. And then I started looking out the window, trying to deal with it. And then I started realizing that it was my mind that was controlling the situation, not my heart. You see, my heart is madly in love with the man sitting next to me. We have a beautiful life, a beautiful future. And there was no reason why I couldn't sing along. And so even though he doesn't sing, I ended up singing along to the songs. And I stopped my mind. I wished my ex love and peace. And he's remarried and there's no going back and it's nothing like that. But I focus on the moment. And I focus in the moment in what I call a contrast. Even though it's beautiful love songs by Bread, right? How can that be contrast? But our mind plays tricks on us. Our mind remembers things and connects things together, right? And so I just wanted to connect with you guys and let you know that your heart is stronger than your mind and that being in the moment is what is so important. Because when I decided to just sing along, in my heart, I replaced the past and I laid new pipes. I brought in a new memory. And so I sang along to my ex. He didn't sing back because he doesn't sing. But in my heart, I let my ex go and I sang to Greg. And so I wanted to connect with you and and just let you know to not resist things that happen. I mean, I accepted the fact that, oh my God, it was bread. Oh my gosh, okay. I was ready for that, you know? But I was able to not react in such a way that I normally had. And it wasn't because I couldn't. I had a choice. I very well could have. I started to. Deep down, I started to. Hi, Sean. Oh, thank you, dear. I started to react. I started to remember. And then I realized through my own teachings, right, take your own advice type of thing, that you don't have to react and that you can create new memories on new things. And so I think that's what my message is today, is honor the memory, honor those times, but don't hold on to them. And create new memories, create new beginnings. And music is such a strong vibration. Music brings so much energy and vibration and memory into our lives. So if there's a certain song or certain thing that reminds you of a loved one, or, you know, but it makes you sad, it's not a happy memory. I mean, because even though I had some really wonderful times, we would sing along and dance along and candlelight. We were very romantic, my ex and I. There was a lot of controlling and a lot of dysfunction, and there was a lot more involved in that. And so your mind can really bring you and focus into one thing. But you have to also remember the big picture, you know? You left for a reason. It didn't work. He wasn't right for a reason, or she wasn't right for a reason. And so I think remembering the memory is beautiful, but also stepping back, right? I'm always talking about stepping back and observing a grander scale of what that relationship was, I think is important to change that perspective. And so once I remembered that, and I really didn't have to remember the dysfunction and the controlling, because that was what was sad. That's what, you know, ultimately ruined it. And of course he wasn't right for me. But you just have to shift your perspective. And I very well could have ruined that moment. I could have brought his name into our car, into our now. I could have talked about how he was this, but now you're this, and there's no reason, and don't feel bad. And I didn't even want to go there, you know, because you don't have to. And I think that's what's important, is you don't have to go there. You have a choice. You have a choice from that moment, and that powerful moment of the now, to either go back in the past and stay there for as long as you want to, and that takes you away from the moment, right? Or you can stay in the moment and take the contrast, or take whatever is happening at that moment and appreciate it. Acknowledge it, appreciate it, allow it, and then change your perspective on it. Make it a happy moment. Make it a beautiful moment. Make it your moment. Make it how you want that moment to be, not how that moment has trained your subconscious to be. So I want to wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend. I'm so glad, Jennifer, that this is touching you. I felt guided to speak this to you. I feel like there's too many moments that we just go along with, and we really allow a lot of the past fears and past pains to run that moment for us. And I just wanted to share this with you and tell you that you don't have to do that. You can always just sing along and make new moments, make new memories. I love you guys. I gotta get to work, but have a beautiful day. I hope this message touched your heart, and it's always a choice, right? Just shift that perspective and make it into a beautiful vibration, a high vibration. Think of something, or appreciate where you're at. I can't even tell you how much I love my boyfriend. I mean, how much of a bond we have and how beautiful it is to be with him. And yet, certain things can bring us right back to that past part, right? That past that isn't even there anymore. It doesn't even have power anymore. And yet, if you allow it to have the power, it does. So don't allow it. Create new pipes, create new memories, and keep singing. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.